This is Deppresio, and this is my first video ever. This is actually a response to Guardian Earth 128's video about Bomberman not being in Brawl. Guardian Earth, let me start this out by saying that I've been a fan of yours for a very long time, and personally, I do believe that Sonic deserved to be in Brawl a lot more than Bomberman did. But I do agree with you when you say Bomberman should have been in Brawl, and it truly did make sense. Even though Bomberman was probably the last person I would have thought of, it definitely did make sense if Bomberman would have been in Brawl. And just something else to say, Falco was actually my favorite character in Melee, and when they announced they weren't going to have any more clones in the game, I was afraid that they were going to ruin Falco and just take away everything that I liked about him. The thing about it was, although they did change a lot, personally I don't think Falco is as much of a clone as he was in the last game. Him kicking out the reflector isn't the only thing they changed. They changed a lot of his combos and his moves and everything else, which even though is still very similar to Fox, they have changed him a lot, and I actually do like that, and he's still my favorite character. And a lot of people are gonna hate me for this, so I'm gonna say it anyway. I never bothered to unlock Wolf, so I can't really comment on that. Yes, Lucas is a clone, and I think they were very lazy when they made Lucas. I'm not saying Lucas is a bad character, but I agree with you on that a lot. And, like you said, Lucario wasn't a clone very much at all, and I think it would have made a lot more sense if they had kept Mewtwo and Lucario in the game. You also mentioned adding more third-party characters for the fact that there weren't as many characters that were originally intended to be in the game. And although it would have made more sense to add more characters and go through with what they originally said, they, in the beginning, said that they'd only planned on adding in 2 to 3 third-party characters, and which is what they did. They only had Sonic and Snake. So I think it would have made more sense to just add more Nintendo characters. And if they had decided to add in that last third-party character, Bomberman, in my opinion, probably would have been a pretty good choice. And for less unknown Japanese characters, they left in Marth for a reason, because a lot of people would have been pretty angry if they'd taken out Marth. I really don't know why they added in Lucas. No one here in the States knows who he is, or, well, a lot of people probably know who he is through looking up things about Earthbound and the games that Ness has been in ever since they figured out about who Ness was, but that's not the point. Also, Ike is actually a very well-known Fire Emblem character for a GameCube game that I actually own myself. Now, Guardian, let me end this out by telling you that I respect your opinion, and I hope you can respect mine, and that if you ask me, Bomberman would have been an excellent selection for Brawl, but in my opinion, there could have been several other characters that would have made more sense to put in. And I guess that's about it. See you later, guys.